Hey Leo, it's Amber here at Persephone Chinese Tarot. Hope that you're very well. Sorry, I've gone ahead and changed the layout again. Just being obedient to spirit, you know. um, just trying to make sure that I do this and do it right for you guys and follow my intuition. I mean, that's what I do. So yeah, it's pretty much the same cards though. It's just laid out in a different way. Spirit just called me to kind of try a different way to lay it out, maybe because they want to communicate in a more specific way. Um, but yeah, we have now got a central matter card, or the crux of the matter card here, and your feelings, their feelings, likely outcomes, and your advice as well, to succeed in this situation for the month of February. By the way, this is a love reading for Leo, February 2020. It's for you, as I always say, Moon, Sun, Venus, Ascendant, or Descendant even, Leo sign placement in your chart. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get started. We've got the Emperor card here, also got the Nine of Coins at the base of the deck. So this could very much be, again, about being self-focused, about appreciating who you are, the power and authority and autonomy you have in your life. It could be that you're asking for a bit of breathing space, you're asking for some more room to maneuver, you could be starting to feel crowded, and that could be one way of reading both of these energies. You're just wanting some space to do your own thing and to have space to be yourself. The Nine of Coins also talks about financial gains this month, and also long-term commitments, friendships as well could be quite important this month. The Nine of Coins also talks about, again, like I said, being single, wanting your own space, making yourself happy, being focused on what makes you happy, what makes you comfortable, what it is that you need to feel well looked after, pampered, taken care of. That self-love element, putting work into yourself as well. So there could be like some sort of personal development that you're kind of going through in the month of February, where there is a strong focus on the self, on what your needs are. And luxuries. Luxuries may be important. Yeah, being pampered. Okay, so the Emperor is essential, and again, it talks about will, the masculine side of ourselves, the fighter within us. Not so much the fighter is someone who likes altercations, but someone who this energy is about standing your ground on a situation, knowing, being very clear on your objectives, being clear on your standards. Putting yourself first, or at least being the director of the show. So there could be some issues as well around control. The Emperor does talk about control issues at times, or maybe a controlling man. So that could also be what's going on here. Like I said, maybe there's someone that is very controlling or has controlling tendencies, maybe just for the month of February. Their more domineering side may come out, which could make you kind of that makes you start to think about, okay, so great, you're doing what you want and you're being domineering and having things your way, but I've got needs too, and these needs are important. I'm a Leo. And my needs always come first, at least for yourself anyway. From your perspective for yourself, you will always kind of recognize what your needs are. So there could be maybe power struggles around that. I don't really see any cards here about power struggles, but it's just how way the cards are talking. That's what I'm getting. However, this could be quite a positive, stable relationship that's occurring at the moment. Maybe this is just someone that you're dealing with. Maybe this person provides a lot of luxury for you. They could be in a very kind of influential, high-ranking position. They could have their own business, their own career sorted out. This person could be more mature. Look, it's got this long grey beard. We've got more grey beards over here. So it could be someone that's very mature, maybe over the age of 50, or over the age of 45, someone that's, that's silver fox, you know, um, who can provide maybe some amount of luxury in your life. Okay. But I do see them looking over here suspiciously. And we have got the 9 of Wands here. So there could be some suspicion in the relationship. Maybe there's kind of trust issues as well, that could be in the relationship that maybe need to be dealt with. Okay. Or maybe this person naturally, as an Emperor, kind of always second guesses things, looks at them from different perspectives before, really sizes things up. And it's got a very good, it's quite discerning, someone who's had this much life experience can sometimes judge a book by its cover and get it pretty spot on. So this person's very mature in their ability to size things up, okay, and make a decision on the spot, and knows exactly what they want as well. So that also helps them make decisions. So we've got you here with the 9 of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So maybe you feel that this person is shutting you out in some way. Again, your needs, you may feel like your needs aren't being met, or that you're being treated roughly, you're being manhandled, or you're being treated without care, you're being treated without concern here. And or maybe life itself is just very dry and work orientated, and you could be tired of that. You could have reached a certain level of accomplishment as well. This could also be representing you here, the Emperor. You've reached a level of accomplishment, you have got your comforts and your luxuries, and you may be wanting to defend that. So that could be where the suspicion comes in. You could be suspicious of the person coming in and wanting to know what their real agenda is, like what it is that they really want. You may not trust it, maybe because the way that they've handled things, maybe they've been a bit shoddy or rough, as I've said, not very considerate, and it's kind of maybe got your back up, maybe even made you a bit defensive. Maybe you also feel like closing people out this month. I mean, it's February, Valentine's Day. What's going on, Leo? But yeah, you could be just thinking to yourself, you know what, I just want to be on my own. You could be thinking that. I don't want to be with anyone else. I don't want anyone else disturbing my peace. I've reached a high level of achievement. I've made a great name for myself. I'm very successful at the moment, and I'm being very picky about who I let in. So it could be that as well. And then we've got the Queen of Wands, which is the Leo card. So we've got you here again, sitting on your throne, the King and the Queen. If you are in a couple, I feel like it's a very kind of executive couple where you do a lot of work, like you're both maybe very focused on your careers, or workaholics, or very passionate about what it is you do on a day-to-day with regards to maybe making money, or developing your career or business. And with the 3 of Wands here, it could be that you are waiting maybe to hear back from somebody. Maybe this is more stubbornness happening here. Again, control issues. And you're waiting to hear back from someone. And maybe with the Queen of Wands and also the King of Pentacles, maybe there's a lot of pride here. Is that I'm not going to make the first move. Okay. There could be a bit of that happening as well. Where you kind of really know your worth. Again, I'm seeing a very, very accomplished person here who really doesn't feel like they need to make effort maybe as well. I don't need to make the effort. I can sit where I am on my throne, and whatever I want will come to me. I think that you're putting all your energy as well into your career, into your money, making money, developing these comforts that are very important to you. Yeah. And we've got the 4 of Cups here as well. Could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with as well, Cancer or Pisces potentially. And yeah, I think you're just very focused on your work. There's a possible age difference here as well, as I've said. And the Four of Cups, again, is like, you're saying to yourself, if it's not going to meet my standards, if it's not going to give me what I want, if it's not going to be better than my last relationship, if it's not going to be better than my best relationship I've had in the past, I don't want it. It's like you're expecting someone to meet a standard before you will pursue anything. And also, it's a case of not being satisfied with what's being offered, not feeling emotionally fulfilled as well. Letting opportunities roll by. Or you could also be feeling a little bit rejected, waiting for somebody to get back to you, waiting for someone to say the right words and then not saying it, waiting for someone to say, okay, let's take things one step further and then not. Just feeling like what's being offered is not really good enough. It's not what you want, at least anyway. So that could be what's happening here as well. You could be just keeping some standards and protecting what I think you have made so far for yourself in your life. The Page of Pentacles does talk about messages as well. So you could be waiting for a message about money. You could be waiting for someone to say, yeah, okay, I'm going to invest in this. I'm going to invest in this relationship. I'm going to give you. It could be to do with money. It could be that you've got it could be that lifestyle is important to you, and you're not going to let anyone come in who cannot meet you at your lifestyle or improve it. Because this is an ambitious person as well. But with the Page of Pentacles, I usually do see some sort of commitment here. I usually see a commitment with the Page of Pentacles. So, but I feel like it's a commitment to yourself, a commitment to your growth, knowing your value. And again, I'm getting stubbornness, a certain amount of stubbornness here as well. You've come a long way. You've gone through a lot. And now I think, especially if you're single, you're waiting for that right person to come along. You feel like you've done everything you need to do. You've focused on your career, you've decorated your house, you've booked your holiday. Like everything seems to maybe be in the right place, and now you're just waiting for this emperor to arrive, maybe, or to make a move, the right kind of move that you're worth. And you could also be manifesting this. You could be doing a lot of manifestation work, like scripting and other things, affirmations, bringing things into reality. You could even be putting yourself out there. You could be being more social as well with friends, putting yourself out there to see if you can find a good catch. But you're not going to make it easy for this person, whoever does decide to take on the challenge of dating the Leo this month. So if you are meeting someone new, or if this is someone that you're already dealing with, we've got the Hermit card and the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is such a beautiful energy. I feel this is a very positive sign. I feel there will be people coming to try. Coming to try to make an offer, to try and let you know that they do want to be with you. Could be someone that's a lot more mature than you, maybe more so in age, maybe experience as well. Who I think with the Hermit card is quite serious about their offer, but their offer may be pure love. It may be just pure love and no frills, no sort of glamour. Okay. No glamour, just love. And this person could be mature, yet still not want to rush things. Want to kind of maybe take their time. especially with the Hanged Man here. Again, this is like an energy of waiting, being in suspense, reflection. I feel after some reflection, this person probably will get in contact with you, make a move to you, maybe come to visit you, but definitely express and let you know that they are interested, that they would like to maybe come and visit you, or that they are interested and they would like a relationship. They would like to see what could be seen, you know, and this could have been after some time of maybe separation or a lot of quietness, you know. But the Emperor card does talk about direction. It's giving something direction, having a goal. So I feel that that there has been some sort of direction found. This person has taken some time to think about what direction they do want to go in. And they've been humbled by the experience with the Hangman card here. They've been shown up in a sense. They've been forced as well to gain a new perspective. And they have been taking some time out to gain a new perspective. And maybe you've been quite stubborn and you said, no, I know my worth. And furthermore, I've got things to do anyway. So I'm not going to waste my time chasing you or trying to convince you of anything. What I'm going to focus on is myself. That's what I can see here. And I think this person may be even also a bit stubborn as well, but definitely I can see stubbornness coming from your end. Yeah, and this Ace of Wands, again, gaining this insight, gaining a new perspective after taking time to really reflect on the wisest choice. I feel this person has kind of come to a conclusion that they would like to start a relationship with you, and I think they're going to be telling you that they'll be communicating with you. The Knight of Cups can also be someone who wants to apologize, who wants to make things right, who wants to kind of extend a romantic gesture to you as well. Pisces and Virgos coming through quite strong here as well. Yeah, and I think with the Ace of Wands, they do want a new start. They want to start again. They want to start something. They want to take action. They want to move forward. Again, this is about will. So they now have a direction, like I said. They now know what direction they're going in, and they would like a new start. And I think it's with you, with the Knight of Cups here. So likelihood is in February, at some point, this person probably will be doing their romantic thing, maybe hopefully on Valentine's Day, right? Hope this person's got good timing. But it does look like they are taking some time out either way to really contemplate how they want to play this, what they really want. And the good thing is the Hangman and the Hermit card really shows that this person has taken some real time to think about it. This person's taken their decision very seriously. They know, they've really thought about it. They haven't just gone off, oh yeah, I find them sexy, I'm going to do this, or they're fun to be around, yeah, let's go have some fun. No, this is like, what do I want in my life? Does this person really fit what I want to do in my life? This person's really thought about it. So you've got a thinker on your hands here. You've got someone who thinks deeply about things and looks at things from different perspectives. And is maybe quite a spiritual person as well, maybe even intuitive, who connects to quite a deep part within them when making decisions. And every decision, again, someone who's got good instincts, someone who can make a decision and is very wise when it comes to making decisions as well. So let's get on to advice for you. So advice for you, we've got another ace. Talks about communication, also talks about new ideas and making a decision, speaking your truth as well, but being decided, being clear, having a clear mind. Yeah, so it's like almost like standing strong in what you've decided to do. I do see victory here though as well. Advice here for you is, I think Spirit is just saying that the more you stand in your truth, whatever that is, It's going to bring you great victory. It's going to make you actually be more appreciated by, I think, this person. With the Chariot card here as well, it could also be that that again, will is really you may need to kind of either show some restraint when it comes to your will, or channel your will, channel your energy, your wants and your desires, channel them into your goals. So it could be that you feel kind of swayed, distracted, or pulled in different directions for some reason. With regards to this relationship, you could feel pulled to just leave it, or you could feel pulled to stick at it. Again, this energy of limbo and this middle ground that's needed. So you need to kind of decide on where you're going. Once you've decided and you're clear on what it is that you want, where you're going, and you make it very clear in your head and you're truthful to yourself, you'll have victory. Because no matter what comes around, you're going to still be you're going to be focused on one thing. No matter what comes your way, you're still going to be decided on one thing. So I think that Spirit is saying here to stand your ground, I think, on an issue, on, you know, with regards to this. Be clear on why you're setting these boundaries. Be clear to yourself why, you know, get clear in your mind as to why you've set certain boundaries or why you are deciding to act in this way. Be, you know, just, yeah, stand strong, stand firm. Only think of the most highest possible outcome for yourself. And move forward. I feel like there is like this, yeah, you need to kind of put yourself first. And channel that energy into maybe your work as well. There's definitely a need to remain focused on a decision that you've made. And there will be victory when doing that. And you'll have success and appreciation from others as well in doing that. So Spirit is just saying, stand strong in your belief. Don't be swayed. Listen to your higher self as well. Again, the Ace of Swords can be about that sometimes, listening to your higher self, a higher perspective, and not to get caught up in what's going on around you. Once you stay focused, you will have success. Okay. And this is also about dreams, having big dreams, reaching for the stars. Keeping your head in the clouds, but your feet on the ground. Knowing that you are a star, that self-value, again, that self-energy is definitely here. Putting yourself first, I think. Knowing that you are the star of the show, Leo. Okay? So, and you are worth waiting for, or you are worth being pursued here. But I see a victory here for you, Leo. Spirit's saying there will be a victory. You're like really close to it, like it's here. You just need to stick to whatever you've decided to do, whatever your truth is, whatever you know to be true. So don't be swayed by emotion, okay? Don't be swayed by distractions or whatever people are saying even. Listen to your truth. And also the Ace of Swords talks about taking the rough with the smooth as well, being sometimes a bit flexible in the delivery of your truth, or just being able to stand in your truth even when it is uncomfortable. Okay. But definite new beginnings here, so that's very good. I think Spirit is confirming a lot here for you, that there's like a positive new beginning here for you. Just a few things need to kind of be paid attention to kind of get to that. So the actual outcome here is very beautiful. We've got the Queen of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Temperance card. So we've got the Chariot card and the Temperance card. So to me, there's like sister cards to me. So this is really lovely to see. Definite love here with the Queen of Cups. A lot of emotions being made a priority. That's the Queen of Cups, where romance and love are a priority here. You know, emotions are flowing freely. There's a lot of compassion. There's a lot of connection. There's a lot of tenderness, a lot of romance. You may be feeling very romantic. I think there'll be a coming together here. There'll be a balancing of emotions where maybe things have been a bit out of sorts or one-sided or always going back and forth. You find your rhythm together. You find a rhythm. And it works, and I think it brings on a lot of emotional healing. I feel that if you felt that you were treated harshly in the past, there will be healing here. Okay, and a coming together, definite coming together here, an emotional satisfaction, emotional balance within you as well, maybe for the both of you. An emotional healing most definitely takes place, a reunion takes place. A recognition of the fact that you are soulmates, a soulmate connection, reconnection happens here. And I feel like it's blessed. I feel like the angels, or there's an angel, or there's like a higher, I feel like you're on path. Like you've met a soulmate and they're really in line with your path. And it's just very beautiful. And I think you find your balance, like I said, if someone has been more work orientated or there's been an imbalance in the relationship, those things all come into balance. You're able to focus on objectives, maybe work, personal goals, whilst at the same time having a healthy, emotionally balanced relationship of love, tenderness, and care. And like you may feel like you're home to each other in a way as well. So let's see what the Oracle cards have to say for Leo for February 2020. Okay, we've got two cards here. We've got Go the Distance. We've got Mending. We've got Treasure Island. And we've got the Here and Now. Okay. And then we've got Imagine at the base of the deck. So Go the Distance. Let's talk about being persistent. Again, sticking to whatever it is that you decided to do to go the distance. Whatever you decided to do, stand your ground. If you set a standard for yourself, if you decided to yourself, okay, no, I'm not going to accept this. I'm only going to accept that, with the Four of Cups as well. Like there's certain things that are just, are non-negotiable for me. You have to stand in that truth. You have to go the distance. You have to be patient and you have to rough with the smooth. Whatever you do in February, I think it's saying here to not make any new decisions, but to stick with decisions or standards that you set for yourself in terms of your happiness, your luxury, your feeling of being valued and being treated how you feel you should be treated in terms of time and attention, and gifts. I think here as well, luxuries, lifestyle, that could be important. So we've got Mending and Treasure Island. So yeah, there is some mending that's going on here. I think you're both mending. I think it's talking about up here. So beautiful here. Yeah, I feel that everything's going to come together. I think you're both going to find a way to figure this out. You're both going to be on the same page. Again, it's a number 7 card. I feel like it's a divine kind of divinely guided connection here, where you've both been brought together to, I think, heal each other in some way, and maybe even allow each other's heart chakra to open more. Yeah, so you are soulmates, and you are mending any hurt and pain that may have been experienced in the past, or disappointment, or it's all coming together, okay? And Treasure Island means that someone just feels like they've hit the jackpot when it comes to you, and maybe vice versa. Again, I'm feeling like you're on path, like you found someone that fits in so well with your path and where you're going, and you're going to be on a long journey together. Again, more emotion, swimming through emotion, comfortably, confidently, carrying this love, you know, with you. I feel like you maybe one of you or both of you feel like you found a treasure. I feel this person may also feel this way. Maybe they've come to an awareness that they found a treasure. I think this is also about you recognizing that you are a treasure as well, and to also keep that in mind. This is about recognition. With the Six of Wands here as well, it's about recognition of the worth of something, the motivation to go the distance as well with someone, because you think it's worth it, or they think it's worth it. And in the here and now, again, this is very much like the Hanged Man energy and the Hermit card, not, really coming into center in the here and now of a situation to enable them to walk through the doors of their destiny. Imagine, remain positive, reach for the stars, think out of the box, allow yourself to dream as well here with the Imagine card. Imagine the best possible outcomes. It looks like your mind is going to be playing a big part here. Be clear. It could be about imagining the best outcome here as well, and getting clear on that, getting clear of what it is, what you're expecting out of the relationship, what it is that you want, what your standards are, getting really clear and dreaming big, like dreaming really big, knowing what you're worth here, Leo. Oh gosh, so falling. I'm just going to shuffle one more time, Leo. Okay, we've got communication and we've got fun times. Okay, so you're having some fun, it looks like, this month. I'm going to go ahead and read from the book for communication. Oh, we've got fun times. Let's do fun times first. Okay, it says enjoyment, fun times, parties, social times. Your life is blossoming. Your social circle is expanding. Networking, building your contacts for expanding your life through loving your life. So that's on the cards for you. And communication says, if I can get to it. So it's not done in alphabetical order, so sorry, Leo. 1 minute. Okay, so it says communication, lots of contact through different mediums, email, phone, talking in person, open communication and flow of communication, good connection of an intellectual nature, lots of ideas together, and giving birth to new ideas. Communication is very important to you, and you are questioning this element in your relationship. So I think, yeah, you're waiting for some sort of communication. Yeah. So keep your phone on. Fun times are ahead. There's a lot of different messages that have come through, I think, for this, but it's very general reading for a lot of people. But yeah, I hope that you got something out of it. I hope that this person, does communicate with you as the cards have said, and everything goes well for you, Leo. Okay, I love you all. Take good care, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.